Howdy everyone, Pete Daddy here. Welcome back to PGA 2K21, this brand new golf game that I'm just having a lot of fun with. I've been able to play 2 more rounds since my opening round on my live stream when I gave my first impressions and review of the game. Had kind of a rough opening round where I think we were +9 or +10. The next 2 rounds I've played a lot better, starting to make some runs up the leaderboard. So I thought now would be a good time to get another round in. Maybe we can go for a victory. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it, but let's just get right into it. Let's continue our career. I've made some changes to my pro, actually kind of made him look a little bit more like me, configured his outfit a little bit, but we're getting ready to play at Royal Atlantic, so hopefully we can get something starting to make some run at the FedEx Cup standings. So I feel like I've got my pro looking pretty awesome. Let's just begin the round. Hopefully we can do a little bit better. I think I've had a round of 4 or 5 under and a round 2 under, so starting to make some moves, starting to get things down. I'd say the hardest thing for me is still I'm not fully getting the putting, especially when in online play you don't get that like indicator to tell you where your putt's going to go. So we're going to have to get a lot better at reading the greens before we're ready for truly online competitive play, but I'm sure that will all come in time. I felt like one of the best things I did was I bought a driver that has more forgiveness, so we're able to drive. I felt like a little bit better. Again, it has more forgiveness, so I'm sure we'll get better. I haven't really spent much on any other clubs. I bought this driver, and I think I changed putters, but I don't think the putter did anything. But, hitting the Y button, for anyone that doesn't know, brings up this kind of overhead screen, so going to try to adjust that a little bit, grip it and rip it down the drive. And then, you can kind of skip ahead, which is a really nice feature. You hold the Y button down, it just really speeds up the round. The other thing I did, it was sometimes going to replays of other things that happened in the round for other golfers I didn't care about, so you can get rid of that. So I got rid of that. So it's saying it wants me to lay up here. Where's the flag? We want to go for the flag. Okay, over here is 155. Feels like we could go to the flag from here, so I'm not sure why it wants me to lay up. So I'm going to have to go up some clubs. But yeah, no clue why it wanted me to lay up there. So you do have to be careful with that. Sometimes what it suggests is not probably what you want to do. So let's go. We're attacking pins, baby. We're going right for it. Going right for it, going right for the pin, looking like a nice shot. We are really starting to get this. Now, get a little bit of roll. I said in my opening video, my debut video, my first impressions, that I didn't think that the roll was as realistic. It feels like on these other courses it has been, but now here's where I'm still, I want to change to my putter for sure. But I feel like I'm still not reading the greens. Now, it has this really nice feature when you hit the A button. It tells you your putt line. Like there, I've read it with too much break. So I'm still, like, you don't get that feature in online play, competitive play, or pro difficulty, whatever they call it. So I'm going to definitely, and I didn't hit it hard enough either. So we're a little short on that. So I'm going to have to get a little bit better at reading the greens for sure before we're going to be ready for just dominating like online competitive play. But opening par, can't complain about that. The leaderboard is maybe a tougher course because only 2 under through 9 is the leaderboard. So hopefully we can make a run at it. I'm hoping to get my first PGA victory. But there again, I don't know if it's the forgiveness. I can see on the right over here, my tracking has gotten a lot better. I'm keeping it a lot straighter. I also need to remember that you can accelerate it forward. Just really speeds up the play, makes it nice. So, I'll always make sure to take account of the wind. So I feel like that is pretty good. I may have hit it a little hard, getting a little bit of a hook. Still may be okay. Need to bounce up. Okay. So that was not too bad, but still getting a little too far away from the pin. All right, so this is breaking a little left to right. You can see kind of the way that it's moving. Not a lot of break. I'm going to try to say this is what it is, but this is what I've got to get good at. Okay, so that's a little better. So my read there was a little bit better. Need to go just a little bit more left. And hopefully we could sink this birdie putt. Get in the hole, get in the hole, get in the hole. Yes! Okay, so that was a nice putt right there. Okay, so now we're 1 under through 2. We're looking to challenge for the title. A very nice putt right there. Loving it, loving it, loving it. It feels good when you can bury those putts. And this game, I will say, it feels like forgiving, I guess. Like, you know, you are able, you know, this is our 4th round I've played, you know, I'm starting to put up some good scores. So it doesn't take you that long to get at least, you know, a good handle of what's going on in the game. Most of it is really intuitive, but I would say to master it is going to take like a lot of little things, like trying to pick up on those, which is good. You want any game to have that type of difficulty. Okay, so I'd like to place that a little shorter, about right there. Little bit of wind in our face. Let's go with it. I was a little fast on my backswing. Needed to check up a little. I needed to check up a little. Okay, hold on the green. Hold on the green. Okay, well, about on the green or fringe a little bit. So it has this. I always recommend if you're on the fringe or the outside, it will get you into your wedges for a chip shot. I always recommend just putting this. So let me try to read this. We've got a little bit of right to left break, then left to right break. Let's try something like this. It's not huge break either way. So yeah, so it's coming back. So I was close again, but yeah, we're gonna have to learn how to bury those putts. That's really gonna be the deal breaker for competitive play. We are putting like a master now. If you could have that putt control or that putt line that you get on just regular play and competitive play, that would make a big difference. But I guess that's what ultimately is going to be the difference. But just for some reason, I'm not loving the green indicators. You know, that's probably my, as far as competitive play goes, you know, not having that putt line makes it hard to be able to really read the putt. So we've got 3 fairway bunkers here. Let's try to land it about right in this area. Hopefully we avoid all the bunkers. That one went very straight. Did a nice job there. Nice job. Hopefully avoid any trouble. I need to remember to skip forward a little bit, but that worked out 300 yards. Okay, so here's another one. You know, it's wanting us to basically lay out, but, you know, trying to get us just to pitch it. This is one of the worst I've seen for trying to get you to just lay up a lot. But let me get up some clubs. All right, so it looks like we have a bit of a dog leg. If I go with my 3-wood, and I should be able to bring it up through here. You know, we won't be able to go this route, but I should be able to just blast it on up the fairway a good bit, it looks like. So let me try this here. This looks a little better. Okay, so that's going to get us a lot closer than that wedge shot they were wanting us to play. So that's very curious that they were wanting us to play that. All right, now we can attack the pin. Got a fairly long par 5 here. All right, but we really want to attack the pin. Let me try to account for a little bit of bounce. See if we can get this. Attack the pin. Hold up, hold up. Okay, so that was a nice shot there. You know, maybe could have brought it just a little less power. Okay, so here again, I'm trying to learn to read the greens. I'm reading it a little bit downhill, left to right. I'm going to try about right there. And a little too much. I mean, you know, reading that a little bit better, but I'm not sure exactly how much to put on it. Might have went a little hard. Did I putt through the break? Went a little bit hard on my putt. That was probably more makeable than my last couple. And I still check it even on the 5-foot ones because it seems like the break can be crazy even on these short putts here. So I'll try to read it even on those. But getting par on a par 5, you know, that's where you want to get your scores in. But still, we're 2 under through 4. Hard to complain. We're on top on the leaderboard. All right, we got a par 3, and we have this hole 5 challenge. Par or better on hole 5 without hitting any hazards. Okay, and the other thing I'll say, this game is beautiful. You know, I've said maybe a couple complaints about it, but I should just say this game absolutely beautiful. It's a lot of fun to play. It's got a lot of things that like kind of speed up play. Like we've been going just a few minutes. We're already on the 5th hole. You know, it's a lot of fun just to pick this game up and play. Okay, so let's go a little bit shorter. Try about right here. Still went a little bit harder. We were good on our backswing. We went a little right. Can we get this to kick up a little? You know, that one, well, with the roll there, I'm pretty happy with that shot. You know, we got a fairly makeable putt. So let's try this. That's my read. And my read still, I'm close, but not getting it in. But, you know, that's really cool, the feature they have. Can we bury that? Get in the hole, get in the hole, get in the hole. Get in the hole, baby. So that is 3 under through 5. If nothing else changed, yeah, we're in sole possession of first place. Now we have another par 5. This just looks like a grip it and rip it situation. Still, we've gotten pretty good, and like I said, I don't know if it's the forgiveness on our driver. We gave up a little bit of distance with our driver for more forgiveness. The other thing, the rough cuts, even the sand, does not seem to affect much. Like here, it's telling me to use like a iron. I think it was on a 9-iron. I didn't pay much attention, but telling me to use an iron there. And, oh man, not enough where I can go that way. But, you know, I can blast a 3-wood out of here. I haven't noticed much difference with lies. Now, we do have an uphill lie a little bit, so it went right. All right, so hopefully it can kick over, stay in the fairway. That would be nice. Okay, so nice shot, nice second shot. But again, I haven't noticed a lot of problems as far as lies goes. Even if you're in the sand, you can blast it out of there pretty easily. So now we're on a pitch. I like that. I'm liking what that is looking like. I went a little short with it. When you go a little short with your distance, sometimes it can really hurt you. So it's going to roll on. It's going to be nice. So we're putting for eagle, right? No. We're putting for birdie. Okay, never mind. It took us 3 shots to get on. So we're putting for birdie. This one seems like a little more of a heavy break. I'm reading it about like this. And again, not quite enough. Not quite enough. Can we get this? Can we sink this? This would be huge. This would be huge. Probably needed just a hint more power. So again, 2 par 5s that we've had pars, but these are very long par 5s. So we've had to take 3 shots to get to the hole. So no shame in that. 2 pars on par 5, still 3 under. We've got someone else on the leaderboard tied with us. Now we have a fairly short par 4. So grip it and rip it down the fairway. We were a little right on our swing, but I still think we're going to be okay. If we can avoid that fairway bunker would be nice. Okay, nice. Got a nice kick off of there. Should have a fairly short approach angle here. And just straight on as can be. I'm going to really attack the pin. I want to land it right here and let it bounce just slightly. I still went a little heavy with the power, but it still, I think, will be okay. That is beautiful. I wish I would have went a little bit more at the pin, but still, that's beautiful. Now that to me looks straight as an arrow. You know, you're getting just a little bit, but, you know, I'm not going to change it. Okay, so this should be straight in. This should be a gimme. Yes, sir. 4 under. We are rolling right through this. It's crazy. We've scored on about every hole except for the par 5s. Those are usually where you get your scores, but... And this is a I thought I saw par 4, but no, we are 4 under. I was like, a par 4, it's 191 yards. I was like, I don't think so. So it wasn't at all. But again, here's another one. This course has seemed a lot easier than a lot of them where you don't have such tight layups or anything like that. Like you've got a nice landing area, nice roll area. So shouldn't be a problem to get something. I'm going to get it to land about here. Let it roll up a little bit. Hopefully with the bounce we stay on a good, you know, a little far away, but you know, if we can make some putts. Now this is where it gets tough. Now here's another one. You may want to hit the Y button, kind of look overhead a little bit. I'm reading a lot of break. Seems like there's a ton of break on these, so let's just see what this says. Oh, wow. Oh, I read that nearly perfectly. Okay. Getting a little closer on our reads. Was a little bit short. When you're short on your putts, it seems like it really impacts the chances of it going in. So, didn't quite make that, but that was a long putt. And again, I even used the A even on these short putts because it seems like the break really can affect things. So, but still, I'm really happy with our performance. 4 under through a sole possession of first place so far. Got a par 4. Got a decent landing area, but we've got to rip it through here. Avoid this bunker. Look, I mean, look at that shot. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful. I mean, the graphics on this game, everything, it looks absolutely incredibly beautiful. Just, it's been so much fun just to pick this game up and play it. That's probably about right. I wonder if I should just try to land it more over here. Let's try to land it about right there. See what we can get. Got a little bit of a hook, which is actually perfect. Get this to roll in. That is a beautiful, beautiful golf shot right there, boys and girls. That was pretty. Now, not a ton of break, but again, I've got to get to where I read these perfect. Is that it? No, still again, these are 3 or 4 strokes that I could make. No, I should have went back one more across. That's a little heartbreaking. That's a little heartbreaking. That was one I felt like we should have made, but still, 4 under on the front 9. Not bad, not bad at all. I am happy with that. We're in sole possession, top of the leaderboard, and we've come in. Okay, so a par 5 again. This one, I'm hoping we can actually score on. Hopefully, we have a chance. Okay, that one we end up with a little bit of like a fade into a hook, it almost looks like. So kind of crazy with our shot there. Wasn't our best shot, but hit it 299 yards. Fairway was very forgiving. And asking me to land it here, I guess I just cannot get it quite to the flag. If I go this way, it's just going to land in one of the fairway bunkers. So let's just go right here. Rip it through. Gonna hook a little, getting away from the flag. Hopefully it'll stay like in the fairway cut. Might roll. Okay, we're going to roll into the rough a little bit. So going to be a little bit harder on us. What can we do here, though? Okay, that looks about perfect. Get this to the flag. And then let's putt. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now we've got a good chance at a putt for birdie. This is the first par 5 we've had a good chance of scoring with. And again, I'm reading just a very small hint of break. And, okay, so I think that would sink. I'm going to go one more right, but I think I was good. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We are rolling. So finally scored on a par 5. 2-shot advantage. We are rolling. Okay, so par 3. We don't have, this is finally one we don't have much of a landing area. We're just going to fly it on, see what happens. See if we can at least get it on the green. We may have a long putt if it rolls. But that checked up pretty nicely, for that much power into the shot. I'm fairly happy with that. So try to read our break. This is a good bit more right to left break. I'm going to try something about here. Yeah, it looks like there's more break than what I played. Again, there's something deceiving about the greens. I don't know if there's some trick I don't know yet, or some tutorial or something I can do. Oh, just missed that one, but yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something, like if it's sliding, how much I need to click over for each, how fast the break is or something like that. I don't know. It's just something a little crazy with that. Okay, par 4. I've got a nice landing area for the fairway. I'm getting a little bit of like a hook, but I'm still everything. And again, I don't know if it's the forgiveness of my driver now, but it seems like everything is just ending up in the fairway. We're in the first cut there, no big deal. And again, like I said, the lie, I have not really noticed anything with the lie. I don't know if there's more on harder difficulties. I think we're on the middle. There's like a beginner, middle, and pro, and so I don't know if the lie makes more of a difference on the harder ones, but I haven't noticed anything with the lie here. All right, that was a better shot. Really going for the flag. But again, that's the light rough. It's not like, oh my God. Ooh, we almost hold that out. All right, so we've got a very makeable putt right here. Reading this with just a small break. Okay, so that's good to know. At least would have read the 6-footer right. And there we go, boys. We are rolling. 6 under through 12. We are well clear of the leaderboard. I mean, this could be our first PGA Tour victory. All right, so par 4, we've got to play smart. Don't want to put up any bad scores. All right, there we go. Nice shot. Getting a little bit of a late hook, but that's fine. I need to remember more, again, into like that first cut of rough. But again, I haven't noticed any problems with lie. That one I was a little rough with my backswing, but again, still ending up on the green. Not having any difficulty with that. Okay, pretty long putt, not a lot of break. I'm going to read it about like that because there's just not a lot of break. Okay, so that's the first long putt I really read correctly. Can we sink it? Can we get that in the hole? I love the camera angle there. Boom, we are rolling. We are rolling. Absolutely destroying this course. They can't handle the pants. That's what it is. But 4 clear on top of the leaderboard. All right, again, another fairway bunker. I don't think it'll be much of a problem. Yeah, and then again, do my little skip ahead. All right, attack the flag. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Beautiful shot. Attack the flag. That is beautiful. That is, oh my gosh. Boys, boys, boys. That is absolutely insane. We hole it out. Eagle. See if we can even get a replay of this here. This was absolutely beautiful. Holing it out. This is one worth watching a replay of. Absolutely beautiful. Watching that shot, we're like, yeah, that is going in the hole. That is going in the hole. Bounces, beautiful. Hit the flag stick, drop in the cup. Absolutely beautiful. So I'll say it again. I mean, this is going to be the first one we win, unless just something crazy happens. But you know, this is our 4th round. Just really picking it up, having so much fun with this game. Attack the flag. I mean, I'd say the biggest thing, you know, just control your backswing, you know, and go as straight as possible with your right, because when you swing, you go right stick back, right stick forward, and, you know, just keep that as straight as possible. You can see on the bottom right there, there's like an indicator of how you go back and forward. So, you know, the straighter you can keep that, the better. So here we've got some left to right into right to left break. So it looks like the left to right break is a little bit more. Let's just see what this would end up as. So, yeah, the left to right break is a lot more than the right to left break. So, we're going to have to go a couple more clicks this way. I was real short with my putt. So, when you go short with the putt, and you can see in the bottom right there, I was way off on my shot as well. But we really need to make this. I'd like to have a score around a bogey-free round would be nice. Sink it. Okay, nice. And I think we read that one correctly as well from 11 feet. So, and now we have a par 5. Is this going to be a scoreable par 5? So is this a 467-yard par 5? So this, I'm thinking eagle. We are thinking eagle. Now, it's interesting. It seems like on my drives, it's neat how it draws like that line for you of how you did your backswing and controlled your right stick. My putts seem worse. I don't know if I'm not concentrating as much on my putts or what. Oh, I want to fly this up there. I want to get this on the green. Okay, if I can clear that first cut of rough, I think we can get it right on the green. I wonder if let's go this way. I want to go right for the stick. Get a good bounce. Getting a little bit of a hook. This is bunker bound. Bunker bound. In the sand. We're going to play in the beach a little bit. All right, this is for eagle. All right, let's just go for it. Oh, off the flag stick. We are just on our game right now, boys. Putting for birdie. putting for birdie, get another birdie. We are 10 under. 10 under. We went from our first round at like 10 over to now being 10 under, just dominating the leaderboard. So we've got another fairly short par 4. Perfect backswing. I mean, we know if you see that line that it draws, that was really just perfect. End up with a 295-yard drive, have a nice approach angle, just perfect for that. Let's drop it a little short of the stick. Let it bounce up there just a little. I mean, we're just attacking the pin, boys. All right, so this one just a hint left to right. All right, so I'm reading some a little better, but I'm still... I think that's going to be the key to this whole game. I feel like I feel like it's not going to take us that long to master driving and the approach play, all that type of stuff. Reading the greens without that putt indicator line, that's just going to be, and I guess that's the whole thing. Drive for show, putt for dough. That is just what's going to make or break everybody in competitive play, is being able to putt. But I feel like, driving, you can see I've got like a perfect line there. Now, it may be where you can buy a driver that's better than any other driver, and maybe that you have to pay to play or pay to win, whatever you want to call it, and maybe it's something like that. But, I feel like all of this stuff is fairly intuitive. All of us, with a little practice, are going to be able to get close to the pin, and then it's just going to be a matter of who gets good at reading greens. So let's try to land it here. I think that's going to give us our best chance to run it up. Go a little faster. We got a little bit of a natural hook on there. Can we clear that first cut? We can get it to land and roll. Get a nice roll. Let that roll on up. So this would be putting for eagle, right? Because I think I saw this was a par 5. What a way to end the round if we could putt for eagle. But again, like I said, if we had this putt in a competitive match, being able to read this, and this looks like a pretty intense break. So and I guess, I'm trying to get that point across. I know I've said this over and over and over, but what I'm trying to get at is, I don't know if it's just a feel, but I wish there was something. Okay, you see it moving this fast, so that means you need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. I don't know if it's just going to be a feel thing, or if we're just going to intuitively get better at it. But I'm reading a lot of break there. And so let's see. And now this putt line thing is amazing. I think that is so cool. But again, it's a ton of break. I'm short, and it's also a lot of break. So I need to go a little harder with it and a little bit more. And I went short on the power. So that really kills your putts. That's one thing I will say. When you're putting and you go short, it just really kills your putt. But let's see if we can read this 8-footer here. Decent bit of break, I'm thinking, but not a ton. But see, I would have missed that in a competitive match. This 8-footer I would have missed. And that's what I'm not quite getting yet. And we missed it even in this match. Wow, it didn't even go far enough over. But we're putting for par, so I'm glad that would have been something if we needed like a birdie there and we had a chance to 2-putt for a birdie. But we 3-putt on the par 5. We finished at 11 under. Dominated this tournament, just completely dominated it. I'm so happy we got our first PGA Tour win. We'll watch the putt that gives it to us. Let's see if they say anything crazy like about how great I am as a golfer, that I'm the best golfer that ever lived, that I'm coming to take over the PGA Tour.
Their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
Great job. I heard that. So, that's what I'm talking about. But again, this is our 4th round. We get a win. I had one where I nearly won, I think, in my 2nd round to play. So, like I said, it does not take long to pick this game up. It is so much fun to play. To see what comes up here at the end. So, yeah, I mean, we won this one by 7 strokes. I don't know if I need to go ahead and change this over to, because we're on the middle difficulty. I think there's 3 difficulties. And so, I'm picking that up super fast. You don't necessarily want to win every round by that many strokes. Maybe I need to change it on over to the pro difficulty because there's so many putts we would have missed. At least 7 strokes worth of putts, so that would have made it back down there. And if our ultimate goal, see, that's what I don't know for sure, is my ultimate goal to try to dominate online competitive play in PGA 2K21, or is it to have a break from other games, you know, maybe have a fun round, try to just kind of relax with the game. I don't know what my intent on the game is so far, but I'll just say I do really love the game. There's going to be a lot of little things, you know, we have, and you know, these new items you unlock, getting the currency, the clubs, you know, all of that type of stuff I think is fun. But, you know, we've completed our objectives, we've got our contract. You have contracts you can do, so, you know, that's gives you extra XP and extra stuff like that. But, you know, winning that, absolutely awesome. But, and I'll also say there's lots of things, like we played that round, and I would say the actual gameplay was around 20 to 25 minutes. A lot of me jibber-jabbering, a lot of me, you know, trying to explain things. But overall, this game is so much fun. Okay, and I see that here too. This course was difficulty easy. I don't know if I can see my other courses, if that's the first time I've noticed that. So, and I even said some stuff like that, like some of the other courses I've played before this one seemed much harder. You know, you didn't have hardly anywhere to land the ball. You know, your approach shots, you know, instead of having, you know, 20 yards of fairway for it to roll up onto the green, you were basically having to land it on the green and get it to stick. So I mean, this did seem like an easier course. But, you know, I'm really happy about that. It looks like we got 300 FedEx Cup points. We are climbing up the leaderboard, rocking and rolling. But anyways, boys, this is going to wrap up the video for now. Please make sure to subscribe. Leave me any comments down below. Let me know if you're playing this game, what you think of it, what you'd like to see. But I will see you guys soon. Bye.